let's have some coffee. I'll introduce you to John Wayne. Move on.
Have you found out anything yet?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid Chief Superintendent Thoreau just left. You missed him by a matter of minutes.
No, that's no matter. I'm just interested in the case.
Screen off.
Must I take it you have found out nothing so far?
Well, I personally have found out that the moon is not made of green cheese and that Father Christmas don't live on the dark side.
Now you're teasing me.
Well, there's something to be said for seeing for yourself.
Well, this has always been my philosophy, too. Unfortunately, it is not always possible.
Or some societies make it more possible than others.
I think you overestimate the differences, my dear Colin. Come now, what progress have you made with our case?
Forgive me, my dear Alexander, but this is not our case. It is our case.
Why are you so unfriendly?
Maybe because you're not.
Have you always been so paranoid?
Have you always been so nosy?
Curiosity is what makes me a scientist.
Suspicion is what makes me a policeman.
Then we have nothing to say to each other.
I think that just about says it all. Screen on.
Well, what have we here?
Oh, Commander
Wayne?
Griffin, this is Inspector Powell Kenzie.
I'm delighted to make your acquaintance, sir.
Pleased to meet you. Have you shown your pretty assistant our pool table yet, Commander?
I'm not very good on pool tables, sir.
I'm a little bit too much of a gentleman to make the obvious comment.
But not to think it.
Well, a man's thoughts are his own.
Only if he keeps them to himself, sir.
I think I'm in love.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Anything. You know, I'm a great believer that communication between people is enhanced by direct, tactile contact.
Is that why you're keeping quiet, is it, sir? You don't want him holding your hand in front of all these people?
Perhaps that's where we've been making my mistake. Is that why we disagree, Commander? Lack of tactile contact?
I don't think that's going to be a problem between you and me now, is it?
You're taking odds.
Supposing I wanted to hire a room.
Oh, you can share mine.
And supposing I was a microbiologist and I wanted to hire a room. Where would I go?
Somewhere else.
You've got something against microbiologists?
Well, there's a directive. No research involving protozoans, bacteria, none of that stuff. You see, we leave those dirty games to the Russians.
What about medical research?
Well, how do you tell the difference, huh?
A blanket ban, then. The good and the bad.
That's right. Where that stuff's concerned, when you got no place else to go, you keep it the hell away, huh? It's just too goddamn dangerous. Now, pretty lady, what do you say I show you the pool table and its more orthodox uses?
Sure.
How about you, Commander Spring?
Oh, no, thanks. I think I'll catch up on some sleep.
Right. Except no substitutes. Pool is the real American game.
Let's take a look at that module, see what we've got.
That would be daft.
Well, give me one good reason.
Suppose it's explosive.
We'll compromise. We'll stick the video probe into the vision socket and see what we can see.
Nothing. No light.
We'll use the self-illuminating probe.
Too dim.
I want to see what's in there.
Would any of these be designated for any particular dangerous research projects? Cross-check. Dr. Harvey Goodman. Box. Are there any security codes which I don't have? The codes you are using will access all data to which the station commander has access from this terminal. He didn't miss it. Is that a question? Cross-check. Police investigation. Inspector Kirk Hubble. And if I could do that, I wouldn't be taking all these bloody stupid risks. Screen off.
Commander. Commander.
Screen's on.
I'm sorry.
that I startled you?
You're supposed to be keeping our host occupied.
Well, there's only so many questions you can ask about this stupid game.
Because I'm having the same problem.
He wandered off. I thought I'd better come and warn you.
Keep around that hatch.
Did we find what you're looking for?
No. Whatever it was that Hubble had over your friend, the commander, there's no clue to it in the databanks.
Since when did he get to be my friend? And what about my missing bug specialist? Is he imaginary or not?
I'm working on it.
Anything?
Just black and noise.
Concentrate.
It's no substitute for light.
Is that any better?
Still nothing. I'm not happy about your suit telemetry, Lauter.
Stop fussing, Marty.
I just don't like the risk you're taking.
That's the best I can do.
Still nothing. Look, stop waiting suit, air and luck and get back in here.
Still nothing.
Nothing. Let's get out of here.
Someone's coming. Screens off.
Oh, that was very clever.
Sorry.
Lights up. Can't you do anything bloody right?
Obviously not. Would you get your hand off my leg?
I am not touching your leg.
So much for tactile.
We understand each other perfectly well without it.
It was an honest mistake.
That must be a first for you.
Cheap shot.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry. Let's get out of here.
I was all keyed up expecting someone to be there.
Lights off.
Nathan, I'm still activated.
Miss Goodman? Miss Goodman? Is anybody home? Miss Goodman?
Getting away from us, Pete.
Without the woman, they can't prove a thing.
Supposing they find her.
They're not that good.
I think this guy Spring is. I think he knows I paid off Hubble. I think he knows it all.
He's bluffing.
How you gonna explain bouncing that tree trunk off his man's skull?
I thought he was an intruder.
Oh, that's real convincing.
Well, he has no business here.
And you do.
I had the keys from the realtor. I'm thinking of buying the house.
From Goodman's missing sister?
So what do you suggest, sir?
All bets are off. Time to make a deal.
I believe this is yours.
Let's talk.